Okay, welcome guys. How you guys doing?
Hey everyone, welcome to the Chris's channel. Hopefully, we're doing another live show. It's a little paranormal chit chat. So go ahead, Chris, take it away. I figured I would do that for you.
Okay.
Okay, Scott, question for you.
Hmm.
Since you want to be up here with this, let's have a little fun. What do you think, Froggy?
I think let's go for it.
Scott, what is the most common tool to take out with you while ghost hunting?
I don't know.
Well,
Hold on a second. Don't answer it. What's the most common tool to take out to go when you go out ghost hunting?
everybody
Hey,
has it.
Paula. Hey, Albert.
Who? Who?
Paula and Everett.
Oh, hi, Paula. Hey, Albert. Okay, it's falling. Hi,
No, Paula.
Hey, Paula. Our mom.
Your brain is what Paula said. What is the most important? What is the best tool that you can take out besides your brain?
You got a
Your
brain?
phone.
Everybody has it.
Yeah. So, Scott,
Because
what's
I
your
don't
answer?
have a brain.
Oh my God.
I don't have a brain, so everyone doesn't have a brain.
Hey, Mike.
You don't have courage either, but hey.
Hey, Scott,
Hi,
if you
Mike.
want, you can use the chat to get your answers
Hi, Mike.
because that answer is in the chat.
Hi, my Mike.
What question to ask?
What is the best tool to take out ghost hunting? Hey, SJ.
Hi, SJ.
I didn't. Hey, I did not ask. Hey, Mike. I never asked that a question. You did.
No, I asked you.
I swear to God, he's fucking. He's stupid today. Okay. The number one thing you should take ghost hunting is your brain. Other besides
Yourself.
that, yourself, because you should feel. You should be able to feel the situation of what you're around. Let's say
Yeah.
you're at the Burlesque Axe murder house. Anything that is like really haunted or paranormal, you have to have your wits about you, aka your brain, but you also have to make sure that you are 100%. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Yep. Sorry.
I think when I started investigating, I had a digital camera. That's all I had.
You had a what camera?
Digital camera. And that was it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't
Would
have
not
a cell
take
phone?
videos. This camera would not take videos, so I just had to take pictures of it.
You didn't have a
But
cell phone at that time?
nope.
Oh, wow.
We started out.
You got to remember, I started paranormal investigating before cell phones were the way they are.
Uh,
Gotcha. You started
I had
out
a flip phone.
flip the shit.
Yes,
Or
but
a Zach Morris phone from Saved by the Bell.
yeah, I had one of those flip phone things, Razor. It's got the answer is yourself. You yourself. Um,
I didn't
but
mute
no,
myself.
uh, when I went out paranormal investigating, it
wow.
was with a fucking digital camera that didn't take pictures. I have been paranormal investigating for the past 50 years. I've been in it ever since my house, since my little house and Grandy. I was like 5 years old, laying in bed, trying to go to sleep, doors wide open, hallway lights on, because my mom always left the shit on so you could see everything. And in the doorway, there was a dude standing in the motherfucking doorway holding a damn knife.
Was it Michael Myers?
No. And I rolled over. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to fucking bed. That's a figment of my illusion. I must be sleeping. I roll over and that motherfucker is standing right there. Like you could fucking see him again. Like here's the wall, right? There was light from the door, and you could see him in the light, but it was all a shadow, but you could not, like, it wasn't he was in the door shadow, like if you stand in the doorway and it goes against the wall, there's a shadow. It wasn't that. It was literally a fucking in front of my bed. So this bitch went from the door to my bed and me going, I scream bloody fucking murder. My mama comes running up them stairs. What's going on? What's going on? I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah. And she goes, was the man here again? I'm like, she goes, yeah, we see him every night downstairs because we have the 3 bedrooms upstairs with one for each of the kids. And because she had a back surgery. So it was me. My room was right up the stairs. My sister's room was off to the side. And then the big bedroom was for my brother. Well, so I seen him, but nobody else seen him. And my dad's like, what the fuck? It was a dream. I'm like, and my mom goes, you don't understand, baby. You just don't understand.
Jim said hi to you.
Hi,
Hi,
Jim.
my sweetheart. How you doing, Jim?
Okay.
Hi, Jim.
What?
I've actually texted my mom, and she reminded me of that story.
Mm.
She's like, you've been able to see him when you were younger. I don't understand why you can't see him now. I go, oppression of adulthood.
You have a mental block.
Well, what I started out with was my cell phone. The camera on my cell phone, I should say. And a flashlight.
I didn't even have a flashlight. Fuck that. I went out in the dark. I wasn't scared of the dark. I literally went out in the dark.
You got to remember,
walk cemeteries.
Flashlight wasn't for me to see. It was for the
them
people
to
on my
use.
screen
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they couldn't see anything anyways because there was something dark covering it.
Mike, I remember those cameras, and they fucking suck when you have to sit there and wait. You have to like take the whole camera or the whole roll at that one place, and then wait to see if you've seen anything. That fucking sucked. Because I took my mom's cameras out there because she's like, "Oh, these work better." Which honestly, the 35 millimeter cameras do work better than digital. But the best ones were the Polaroid, the old Polaroid, not this new shit.
I'm gonna get out of here, but I'll be listening, you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Later, Scott.
Later.
You're talking about the instant film.
Yep.
Which they have brought back.
Yeah.
You can get
I know they have.
The Polaroid, and I think the other one's made by Sony. I can't remember, but the newer ones, the pictures are only by like
they're itty bitty.
2-inch by 1 inch.
You need a magnifying glass to see them.
Yep.
No, I have a really good camera right now. I have the Canon Rebel T7, but at the end of the day, I always end up just using my cell phones because I use the cell phones for the necrophotics.
Yeah.
And then I use my iPhone because I can easily throw all the pictures together in a compilation, and then I can throw the video in there too. Like, this is the video I made, and then throw pictures in there.
Exactly.
So it's a lot easier for me.
Okay. So what was your next piece of equipment you got?
SB7. And My SBS 7 was given to me. We did not order it. And this one, somebody's like, oh, well, it don't work. You can have it. It now works. So,
Thanks to Roy, I bet.
no, it just, when we moved out of our old house, it started working again.
Really?
They
Oh.
put it on, okay, so in, Iowa, there's the Devil's Chair. I mean, there's the Devil's
Yeah.
Chair like fucking everywhere, but it's in a cemetery, and supposedly, if you sit on it, you have bad luck, or
Did
death.
you sit on it?
No, I was not stupid. But the person that I was with did sit on it, and he's had nothing but health issues ever since.
Oh, wow.
Is this the same person I know?
No.
Yes.
Oh, they are? Oh.
Yes.
Well, the only reason why I said that because she said health issues.
Yeah. So he sat on it, and they put this on it, and it would not work no matter what we did. Well, I ended up throwing it in salt and not finding it until we moved down here. And when I turned it on, it wouldn't scan. But when I held this reverse scan, it actually worked. So,
Okay, here's a question
what?
for you. Which do you think is better when using the SB7? Forward or reverse scan?
I think reverse scan.
AM or FM?
I do AM because there's more channels. They can easily. FM, you get a lot more of the songy stuff. AM, you get more of the talky stuff. But I do reverse sweep, which I'm working on getting used to the Estes method. Which, if you don't know what the Estes method is, it's literally an SBS 7, an SBS 11, any kind of spirit box that you put in reverse. You put headphones in that you can't hear nothing, which these ones work great because I really can't hear anything in the background. And then you blindfold yourself. So you're taking away your senses of hearing and seeing. So you're limiting yourself to the
Hey, Draco or Draco.
Hi, Draco.
Hey, Poppy! Talking about Poppy, I'm gonna make a short intermission. Anybody who ever fucking follows me, please go follow Draco Martin. He is a really good gamer. He is fucking funny as fuck. He also
Usually, a lot of people are funny when they're high.
yeah, he does get high. He is 420 friendly. But if you subscribe to him and then you join his membership, you can get the froggy emote, which, yes, I have. 420 all day, baby. But, yeah, you gotta go follow my Poppy. Also, thank you again, Poppy, so fucking much. I don't know if you know, but shortly after you sent that, we ended up going $600 in debt in vet bills. So that helped out because it kind of went towards vet bills. Well, it went towards getting my subscription back, and then it went towards being a member, and then it went towards vet bills. Got the froggy, the weed leaf, and the joint. Yes, sir. But back to the paranormal, I'm working on the Estes method, which is where you connect yourself. And I did see where Mike said that Ben is blocking me. And yes, he probably is. And it's probably for a good reason that he's blocking me. It's not a bad thing. And if anybody don't know, Ben is my spirit guide. He watches over me, protects me, and some of the shit I've done, I can definitely say he is my spirit guide and protects me. When we were at the where the fuck were the Anvil house. When we were
the Avenel house.
When we were at the Avenel house, I call it the Anvil house just because It's a long story. We asked who protects me, and Michael came through, which is Archangel Michael, which will work on the archangels, which is very important for it. And then we yeah, the flash was bright as fuck. Um and then Ben came through, and then we've had to do a lot of research on finding out who Ben was, but he is my spirit guide. But yeah, we had like 7 people come through and say me, and then names. So that was pretty awesome. Uh, but with the Estes method, you're basically taking away 2 of your senses and your um. Sorry, my brain's scattered. I'm not feeling the best. You take away 2 of your senses, so the other ones get enhanced. But yeah, I'm slowly learning the Estes method, and I'm learning to trust what I hear, because I always have self-doubt. Did I hear that? Did I really hear that? I don't know if you've been playing with me on the games, where like we'll be sitting there playing a game, and all of a sudden I'll hear like a male come through my headphones.
Squirrel.
A squirrel. A lot of times we hear squirrel, or we hear hi, hey. And that's just from playing video games. That ain't even ghost hunting, and they come through my headphones. So,
Phone call.
yeah, it's nephew.
I say if you want to take it, take it. Just mute
No,
yourself.
because he will literally, he can call one of them out there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn the volume off on all my phones. That way he can't fucking call me. Well, that way you guys can't hear when he calls me.
Right.
Oh, come on. Detect my fucking fingerprint.
Nope, don't want.
Phones are shut off. But another good source, I think pendulums and dowsing rods were my next item that I got besides the SBS 7 box, was pendulums and dowsing rods, because they were the cheapest.
Well, the next piece of equipment I bought was my K2.
That wasn't until later.
Which K2?
The first one. Oh,
Right.
No, it wasn't K2. It was the EMF pump that I bought, which I need to
you got the
replace
K2 in your hand right now.
Huh?
You had the K2 in your hand right now.
Well, we had a bunch of stuff
But
that was stolen.
after that, I had the PXB7 app
Well, we had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
on my phone, which actually works just as well as the PSB7. Same technology. The only thing is it's only FM and forward scan.
Well,
I don't remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have these on like a speaker, and you wouldn't hear the white noise coming from the SBF7. You would only hear voices that were coming through. You wouldn't even hear like the singing. It was just voices.
Yeah.
I had that rig set up for a while until shit happened, but you know.
But after the K2, I ended up ordering EMF pump. And
Yeah.
those were the main things I took out. Flashlight, EMF pump, K2. and my flashlight.
They say some of the best evidence you can get is with a recorder. Now, if you're like me, I have 2 cell phones and 2 tablets. So I can go out to a cemetery with a recorder, one recording, one on the necrophonics, one on a video camera, and have a backup just in case.
And since you said recorder, that was my last piece of it.
Yeah.
Bought.
Your
For
phone
a
basically
long
has
time.
everything you need right now, except for I do think that having a digital camera for pictures is one of the best ideas because they are. I think with all of the upgrading that they do on the cameras and stuff,
Yep.
I already am, yeah. Uh, with all of the upgrading on our phone cameras, it's taking away the ability to see the paranormal.
Yeah.
So I think some of the best evidence comes off of digital cameras and 35 millimeter cameras.
But
Poppy, are you still in here?
who?
Poppy.
Draco.
Oh.
Because I
And
don't
then
give
after that, it's when I got restarted all over with all my equipment because it got stolen.
All right, Poppy. Yeah, see, my shit got stolen out of my house too. I had a really nice fucking camera, and it got stolen. In said camera bag was my SBS 7 and like a bunch of my other stuff. And literally, we could not find the camera in my house, and that's where it was the last we seen it. I'm like, okay, maybe I left it, alongside the road on the way home from Texas, but we had it after we got home from Texas.
Right. But yeah, now.
And I would have ended up running over it if I left it in Texas.
Right.
On my way home.
Before all of our stuff got stolen, the last piece of equipment I bought from Michigan was 2 sports action cameras.
Yeah. I'm working on rebuilding all of my stuff. I gotta order cat balls. But I think you can get the ones from the dollar store and they'll do the same.
Probably.
I mean, why not go cheap if you can? Because literally at the end of the day, shit gets stolen constantly. I do have a REM pod. I think we have to fix it. I don't know. I know we got to put a new battery in there. But I think a wire came off. Yeah, a wire came off. I don't know where the white wire went to, but
right here's my REM pods.
We gotta fix it.
I got 2 of those after we got down here.
But we also gotta change the battery on it. I don't want to rent, honey. I want to own. See, the issue with renting and ghost hunting is spirits can affect your equipment.
Yeah.
It stops working. Now, if you rent it and it stops working, then you're kind of fucked on the basis that
You buy it.
you have to pay for that broken item. If you own it, and if you go through cheap sites, then you don't have to worry about it. I go through Amazon, eBay, Facebook, Temu, Dollar Store. Or I convince my friend to let me steal theirs.
Yeah, but you paid for it.
I did pay for it.
We have the most expensive ones that we have are the laser grid, the Boo Bear.
The
Oh yeah,
SL.
my laser grade got stolen too. I had a laser grade. You plugged it in, and like the whole fucking room
Well,
got lit up.
okay.
That got fucking
Now,
stolen from me.
when we got down here, after all of our shit got stolen, got moved into where we're at, we went on a rampage. We got a Boo Bear. We got a laser
Yeah.
grid. We got the SLS. We got a total of 5 IR cameras.
The speakers and stuff
We-
too. About speakers.
But these speakers. This not only this one, but we also bought this one that I got connected to my phone. I got another one that is Bluetooth that we're able to connect. I made her a helmet so she can wear it on her head for her camera.
Yep.
I got 2 different spirit boxes. I got the SB7. I got the Ghost box, which I need to get it fixed. For some reason, it's not. It doesn't
Hi,
have
Alex.
no
Honey,
problem.
how are you?
Hi, Alex.
I already said hi to Alex.
I just seen his comment.
And I also have a T7, just like
Oh.
you, so.
I ended up getting her the Canon Rebel T7 2000. I think is what
I'm
it
the
is.
photographer.
She is.
Yeah.
She's the one that cannot see, but she's the one that takes all the pictures.
Which is kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time.
But you've seen her pictures.
Yeah.
It's like
You seen the picture that she took the picture of when there was a horse figure in the picture that's not there. Then you seen the black coming out of the nose, and then you seen the regular picture.
Yep. I feel like shit. But no, a lot of times it's literally they'll show themselves to people who are lacking in one sensibility or another.
You know how they do it to me? They tell me to take a picture of the bus. That's how I caught that's how I caught Chris's brother when we were at
Lake Shawnee.
Lake Shawnee. That's how I caught him.
Yeah, she got a full body apparition sitting in the driver's seat of the bus that's out there.
See, and that's the thing. Because you can't see, they tell you where to go because your hearing is a higher
level
ability than other people's.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, to say that's why the Estes method comes out really well, and also the writing, which I found out, and that is literally you're blindfolded. You have headset on. You're listening to your SBS 7 or SBS 11, and as the words come through, you read it.
Exactly. And the last piece of equipment I think we bought was the music box.
I'm gonna work on all of my stuff, but right now, until we find out whether or not we're getting evicted, my money is
apart and try to fix it.
Saving to buy a house because my tanky tank needs away from people because they just don't understand her. And to let everybody know, I have admitted this online. My tanky tank got out. She was playing with a couple of neighbors and their wiener dog. Like it was nothing. They were just having a great time. She went to go hop up into a truck. Like, come on, let's go for a ride. They kicked her out of the truck. And then another set of neighbors brought out their 2 yipers. My dog picked up one of the dogs, did not bite, did not harm that dog, just had it in the mouth. Well, that would freak anybody out. Well, they started beating on my dog. Never once did my dog growl at them, and never once did my dog attack them. It didn't even hurt the puppy. Them pulling the dog out of my dog's mouth is what caused the injury. My dog is fine. She has a broken toenail, but we put Vaseline on it. Their dog is fine. We spent $600 on vet bills. And that, once again, that's from them pulling the dog out of my dog's mouth. But now they're saying that my dog was aggressive. Here's the thing. My dog never bit anybody that hit her or kicked her or hit her with the baseball bat. My dog just sat there and took it. As soon as my son got there and he said, "Enough of your shit, Tank," Tank dropped the puppy and squatted down like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get in trouble," and walked her happy ass home. Never once growled. Tell me my dog's vicious? My dog is an American Bulldog. If she was vicious, she would have killed that puppy. Straight up 100%, not going to lie. She would have killed that puppy. But because my dog is not vicious, she never bit anybody. She never caused injury to anybody. And the injury to that dog was the owner's fault. Because if she would have seen how she was holding it, and if they would have been around any mother dog, they would have realized that she was a mother dog and she was catering to the puppy. And if they just would have walked up to her and said, "Put puppy down," she would have put the fucking puppy down. But instead, they were scatterbrained and violent towards my dog. So my dog is very shaken up by it. My son's seen it. He's very upset about it. I'm upset about it. I'm glad their dog is doing okay. Like, fuck, it's acting like it's nothing. Yeah, it's a little scared of big dogs, but I would be too. But at the end of the day, my dog wasn't trying to hurt it. My dog was just being a mom. My best, like, throwing this out there, I'm a mom. I'm the mom figure to almost all of my friends. You can ask Alex, you can ask Cody, how's school? How's your grades? Are you doing okay? Those type questions. I don't try to overparent other parents. I just ask those questions. And I'm like a mother figure. And that is Tank. She is like a mother figure towards other dogs. If she sees a puppy, she will act like the mother to that puppy. And we actually had this issue with our other dog, Daisy. When Daisy had a litter, Tank wanted her puppies and would come in the room and steal her fucking puppies. And she had to pick them up by the neck to take them away. Even at 6 weeks old, she was trying to steal those puppies and grab them by the neck and carry them off. So she just wants to be a mother. So, of course, we're getting her a toy puppy.
A toy puppy.
Yes, so she can be a mother all the time to said puppy. It is not to leave Roy's room, though. But back to ghost hunting.
Where were we?
What was one of your first investigations?
One of my first?
Yes.
No.
No?
Very first one was Sack Riders Hill.
Oh, yeah.
The second one was Sack Riders Hill during the day.
Okay, so explain Sack Riders Hills, because there's people from all over that does not know what Sack Riders Hill is.
Supposedly, it's a hill where that Mr. and Mrs. Sack Rider owned, and they held church up there every Sunday.
In Michigan.
It's up in Michigan, outside of Grass Lake. And now it's a national forest. It's a forest with walking trails. Well, what happened is supposedly it was connected up to possibly satanic grounds
Yeah.
and all that. That's why there was a bunch of keep out signs. But
Right.
that was my first place I've ever done. That was the holy grail to me because that's where I went out first to. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings of it, and I never thought about it.
Well, you do have Mother's Day and the Mother's Day preview, but that wasn't the first time he was out there.
If I have my old laptop computer, I don't know what happened to it, but I had a picture of a little. I went to a cemetery and I was feeling really down and out because this is shortly after Anna Mae passed away.
Yeah.
I went to a cemetery and by a grave of two young children was a little girl and a little boy. And you could tell it was a little girl because she had her hair in a ponytail holder and you could see it. And you could see the little boy, and they both were sitting right by the grave, kind of like just sitting there.
It was their grave.
Yeah.
But that was the first evidence I caught. Now, I will tell you, there are people out there that I will train you how to be a paranormal investigator. Da, 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 da. And I went through I was stupid. I paid the $600 for the class. Yeah, stupid me. Anyways, I went out there. I did what I wanted to do. And while I'm there, I'm like, look, I know the basis. I know the basis of it. And I was looking for more things along the lines of protecting yourself and all of that because I didn't know none of that at that time.
Right.
And she never explained any of that. She never explained about sage. None of that.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Paula. But as we're sitting there and going through the evidence, she goes, "You see all these orbs?" I go, "Yeah." And that's all she pointed out in the picture. I go, "I also see that apparition, and I see that face, and I see that apparition." And she goes, "Oh, shit. There is more there." I'm like, "You're a paranormal investigator. Why didn't you catch that?
Right.
You have a whole team. Why didn't you guys catch that?" They caught the orbs, and they were only training on the orbs in that picture. And the next picture, she goes, "Do you see anything there?" I'm like, "You would think I'm fucking crazy, but yeah." And she goes, "No, I don't think you're crazy, but none of us seen it." So then I had to point out where there was two orbs and a face. I'm like, doot, there, right? And
So
then,
basically, it's like me pointing the shit out in pictures that people don't see.
right. And then she was like, she played an EVP, and I heard the first part, which is what she wanted me to listen to. I'm like, it continues, right? And I finished the sentence of what it continued, and she goes, "Nobody heard that. How did you hear that?" I go, "I don't know. I just fucking heard it." And she goes, "You're natural at this." I go, "Lady, I'm so dead brained. Like, I naturally forget shit." And she goes, "Yeah, that's why you see shit. Because you do have the issue of remembering." And I've always had an issue with remembering. So that's all because I was born with really high fever. But I pointed out all this stuff, and she goes, "Maybe you should be the teacher." I go, "Look, at the end of the day, all I want to do is go get you some cat balls." "Yeah, you want to send me the money for cat balls?"
You better watch it because he probably will.
No, he won't because he ain't got money on his Cash App card. So ha 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 ha. I know he can't send me money. So therefore, you want to send me money to go get cat balls? Not only that, he's having his own issues he needs to deal with.
Yeah.
But all I really wanted to learn was how to protect myself, and it wasn't until I ran across What the Paranormal. And I asked him, how do you protect yourself? I'm a beginner. How do you protect yourself? And she goes, well, you could call upon Archangel Michael for protection, or you could use sage, or both. I go, okay. Well, and then I started doing more research on the archangels, witchcraft, the occult, and like a lot of different religions. And I'm like, okay. And I literally studied every freaking religion there is out there, including devil worshipping, just so that that way I could get a basis of how to protect myself if anything comes. And all of these people that run around and they're like screaming of demons, what they don't realize is a demon is not going to enter your body unless you give it say. Like consent is 100%. And if you say no, they're not going to. And a lot of people like to argue with me that demons don't use consent, but then you got to remember Lucifer was an angel who is a fallen angel.
Yes.
And he's a fallen angel because he told God no. And it even states in the demonic Bible, which if there's a good Bible, there's going to be a demonic Bible. I don't want arguments. It even states in the arguments that they are to harm none. But all these people that are getting possessed in some way, form, or shape are accepting them into their body. Which one of these days I am going to do a video on protecting yourself and protecting your household, because a lot of people have things that are going wrong and they're like, or haywire, or funky, whatever you want to call it. There's spirits in there being goofy, but they don't know how to set boundaries.
Right.
And I think that's a very important tool, is setting boundaries and being like, you know what? You do not get to follow me home. You do not get to attach yourself with me. You do not get to affect me. Only positive things shall come through. Being forceful in your voice and standing behind it with your mind are two different things. Because a lot of people will go in there, they're holding their crosses and they're like on their necklaces and they're like, you can't follow me home. But in their head, they're thinking, oh, fuck, this thing's going to follow me home. Well, what's that going to do? That's going to send the message, yeah, you can follow me home, because spirits can read what you're thinking. Spirits can read what you're writing, and spirits can read. They'll hear you, they'll see you, and they'll physically read what's on your mind. And everybody says, oh, well, you should pray out loud. Well, some people don't like praying out loud. In my foster family, we always did silent prayer before supper. And I'm like, why ain't you praying out loud? And they go, you don't have to pray out loud. God can hear you. So that's actually what really started me believing that there's multiple different belief systems, is my foster family, because, well, you're in foster care.
Well, of course there's going to be multiple. There's going to be multiple belief systems.
Well, exactly, but I was little, okay? Leave me alone. I was still an asshole.
You're still little. You would enjoy that.
Not by you.
Who said I was going to give it to you?
But
But you would still enjoy that.
But yeah, that's why when I say you got to be forceful and you got to say and think the same goddamn thing at the same time. You walk into a paranormal house, a house that has any form of paranormal investigating done to it or whatever. You're going to you have to say only positive things can remain. Think only positive things can remain. Make sure you put yourself in a white light bubble.
Yeah.
You have to be stern. I want to say forceful that nothing negative can affect you. Now, when it comes down to your houses, you can do the same thing. Anything that's evil needs to leave. Get the fuck out. I don't want you here. But you got to think it too. And you got to set boundaries. Don't touch my shit.
What are you trying to do? Point out all my flaws?
Yes. See, here's the difference. That crazy fucker right there, he will accept them in.
Yeah.
He'll accept all the haunting that comes with it.
And I will push them out.
Well, there's a difference.
Hold on.
I always say the Archangel Michael prayer. I'm the one that says that, and he's just like, well, they can follow me anytime they want. Oh hell no, they can't.
But
push their ass
the thing is, there's a difference though. I go out looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
I go looking to prove that the paranormal does exist. I don't go out to prove that I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the face of the planet.
No, I go out to prove that it exists as well. But the thing is,
you also like proving that you're bigger and better than them.
No, because I got things that feed off that to stay strong.
Well, we all got fucking demons that are attached to us. Which, did you know, and I know you know, but does the chat know, that your guardian angel could be a demon? The classification of a demon. They could be the classification of a demon. What it is it's a demigod. And a demigod could be a demon or an angel. Okay?
Demigod.
And they are there to protect you.
Right?
Abraxas is considered a demigod.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, do you know the reason why he was classified as a demon?
We went over this yesterday. I can't remember the reason why.
Because the Christian faith.
Oh yeah, the Christian faith.
Other God greater than theirs.
Right. And so he was classified as a demon. Renaud, who is, Ben Renaud, they're the same person, but it's like split personality type thing, is mine. I can call on Renaud. Shit gets haywire with me, and people have seen. People who have not known have seen what Renaud can do. Now, Renaud is basically the Grim Reaper. He's the taker of the souls, but he likes being called Ben, and he's a good guy. He's funny, hysterical, but when you piss him off, he's going to get his revenge. And that's why we call him Ben or Renaud.
That's the thing. Ben, like she said, Ben's a good guy. Everything has a good and bad side to it. Renaud,
exactly.
Like she said, Renaud or Ben Ben's the funny one, the one that's the jokester and all that. But Renaud is the one that deals with all the shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
he
the
is
re-
the one that likes to play with fire. He's the one that takes people to hell. He's the
or
grim
heaven,
or yeah.
hell or heaven. He takes them basically to the place where they get judged. But the reason that fucker just was laughing when I said the shit gets fucked up when they fuck with me. We know somebody who did this, and something really bad happened. And we both know this person, and neither one of us had anything to do with it. Like literally, neither one of us had anything to do with it. But the person that did that, this ain't the first time shit's got fucked up to the point where people are literally going mentally insane from fucking with me.
But the thing is, like I said, there's always two parts to every situation.
Well, exactly. There's two parts to every situation, and honestly, there's a good part and a bad part of every person.
Where's my good part?
Now, Tanya, I have a question.
Don't fucking argue with me.
Oh, I will, and you know I
Okay.
will.
So, when your friends are down and out struggling for cash, even though you don't have the cash to give, you still give them cash to make sure that them and their friends' son can eat. Let's see here.
The thing is,
No. There is no fucking excuse for that one. That is a good deed. So fuck off.
no, that's just doing what's right. That's not a good.
Exactly, and that's part of being good.
No, that's just part of me being mentally unstable.
Let him drink one more.
Your daughter's calling.
No, it's a 903 number. Hold on.
I don't care what she says. That's just me being me and my mental incarceration state of mind. So whatever she says, you can just blame it on
9 times out of 10
mental
tells you.
mentally incarcerated in my own mind.
No, I'm the one who basically tells you to give it to them because they need it. Jordan.
So hold on. If this is either way, your good part is sitting on the side of the bed. So fuck off. You're the next person. You're good. How about that?
Tanya, I have a question, okay? About 7-8 years ago, my cousin Jeff died. Now, I know he is my guardian angel, but I know I've got other
Well,
guardians.
see, here's the thing. Your guardian angel stays with you throughout your whole entire life. Other people can join in on protecting you when they pass away. Just like my grandma, my great grandma. I mean, the list goes fucking on.
Yeah.
My dad, my grandpas, they protect over me.
Right.
So you can have bonus people that protect over you, but your main guardian angel was with you from the day you were born till the day you pass away.
I don't know who that was.
And somehow, I don't know why, but Ben has been with me for what, 13 life
Something
spans?
Something like that.
13, I don't know. We heard a lot.
We heard a bunch of different ones. We can do more research into it, I guess. But he's been with me for a couple.
I would thought mine is, but I just don't know.
I told you how to fucking find out who yours is. Ask. And they will tell you. But that's another thing. Even if you don't believe in guardian angels, guardian demons, whatever, believe in them. Because when you're sitting there and you're on your way home, and all of a sudden, all your fucking lights come on, and your car shuts down, and you're just sitting there fucking waiting for hours for your car to start, and then you start going again, and you see that, and you're about a mile away from it, and all of a sudden you see the ambulance, you see the EMTs, all of that out there. Remember, that could have been you in that accident.
Right.
I've had that shit happen. My mom has had that shit happen. My mom literally was driving home. She had her boys in the vehicle. My stepmom. She had her boys in the vehicle, and the hatchback opened while she's driving down the road. What up, holy cow girl? How are you, honey?
Girl.
Hey, holy
As
cow.
she was driving, the back hatch came up because she was in a minivan. She pulls over and she's trying to she's slamming it shut. She's gently shutting it. This hatchback would not stay shut. She's like, whoever is doing this, you need to stop. I need to get my kids home. She shuts it and it stops. As she's driving, she drives past an accident she would have been in if that hatchback had not opened.
Damn.
So, once again, whether you believe in it or not, they are there to protect you. And for all these people that say, what about all of these people that had, me too, had some bad things happen to them and whatnot? They didn't follow, like, they could have had signs left and right.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of following it, they ignored it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes it's that gut instinct you have. Say you go out on a date with some fine dude, right? Or fine lady, whatever your choice is. And the day before, you're getting this gut feeling like, fuck, I really should go out with him. And you're like, nah, it's just cold feet. You go to start your car. I would say cleanse your house. You go out to start your car for the date. It won't start. So you call an Uber. It gets sent to the wrong address. So you say, fuck it. It's only 10 minutes away. I'm going to walk there. You walk that 10 minutes. You end up getting in a bad situation. Look at the 3 signs you did not listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't listen to your gut feeling. You didn't listen to your car not starting. You didn't listen to, an Uber getting sent to the wrong direction.
Yep.
It's not your fault, but at the same point in time, you didn't follow your gut in the first place. Like, it's the victim. It is not the victim's fault. It is the people that did the bad things to him's fault.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we don't listen to our instincts and we don't take the warning signs.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Tell them they can't touch you. When we first moved in here, I was on the phone with that asshole right there. And
Why are you pointing at Missy?
I said that asshole right there.
I'm not there.
Why are you pointing at Missy?
I'm pointing at you.
Well, Missy's closer to you.
Oh, and I'm walking, and I always have my hair like this, right? I always have it up in a bun. As I'm walking, there is no way. There is nothing in my little hallway to my room. My hair gets pulled. I'm like,
Good.
I don't know who the fuck did that, but nah, you don't get to pull my hair. And ever since then, my hair hasn't been touched.
That's what you get for calling me an asshole.
Bitch, you are an asshole. You fucking admitted, and you have the shirt to prove it.
Yeah, you do. Because I almost wore it the other day. Remember? And you
That's
said,
beside the point.
You're not an underwear man. Oh, shit.
But yeah, you can set boundaries, holy cowgirl. Like seriously, set boundaries. Be like, gee, you fucking can't touch me. And if you touch me, you gotta leave. But once again, you gotta make sure that it's in your head that way and what you're saying.
Yep.
Cause and I give all the credit to Selena Spooky Boo. Cause I was watching her when she's like, I set boundaries on this house. And she realized that she set boundaries for her house and not her guest house. And whatever darkness was following her would go to the guest house. It would not go to her house because she set boundaries. You're not allowed in here. And you can watch on her video. Hers are called me Chris's. You can watch as she just gets up and she's like, you know what? Get the fuck out.
Yep.
And you can watch as she like turns her back to this thing and is telling him to get it out or to get the fuck out. And she just afterwards she just feels the relief.
Yep. There's even app like the lady I watch, Melanie Beckler on the Ask Angels, they have like a cleansing prayer that you can do through your house. That because I believe me, living with him, I need it because you never know what's out there. Right?
See, and that's the thing. Yeah, you can pray, but some people like
I
me.
do the Archangel too. Don't forget.
Well, no, I was gonna say some people like me are not ones to be like, please, oh Father, help me.
Oh
You
no,
know?
nah.
I'm not that type. I'm literally Archangel Michael. Will you please come down here, take care of this shit, get it the fuck out of my house, return it to where it came from. I do not want to hear. And then I will be like, whoever the fuck you are that is doing this negative shit, you need to leave. You're not allowed in my house.
Now, I can't burn the sage. I don't mess with anything with fire or anything. I let him or Amy or whatever take care of it,
Well, I hope to God you don't burn sage.
And
you would burn yourself. You wouldn't be able to see how far the flame is down.
Yep.
And you'd be yeah.
I don't mess with
Missy is not allowed to play. Missy is not allowed to play with flames.
Nope, I don't.
Next thing you're gonna see is her hair catching on fire.
I don't touch candles either. I don't mess.
But no, I've seen people. One of my friends, Travis. Before I even got with you guys, I've been friends with this guy named Travis, and he does numerology and tarot cards and runes, and like he studies all that shit. And he goes, I don't know what the fuck is with you, but whatever it is strong as fuck, and I would hate to be any enemy that crosses you. I could actually pull up the text message because when they fuck with you, they're fucking with horrible shit. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's like and at that time I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. I had no idea. And it wasn't until we went to the Avenal house and I'm like, who watches over me? Mm-hmm. Because I always felt like something was watching over me. And here's my reason why. When I went to the Avenal house with them, okay, I drove 21 hours straight to get to their house. I slept, 2-3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was up running around again. I took an hour nap at the Avenal house. Got up and did the investigation. Drove back to their house. Got maybe 3 hours of sleep and I was up again.
Mm-hmm.
Drove all over the fucking
Virginia.
Yeah.
all over Virginia with their boys. Went home, took a nap, 3 hour nap, if that. Dyed our hair, and then it was nighttime, and I think I got that night was just fuckery, straight up fuckery, and so I didn't get much sleep at all. I got maybe 2 hours of sleep, and then I drove 21 hours back home. I was so tired, I was slurring my words. I could not see. Like I could barely see what was in front of my car. And I made it home with no incident, no flat tire, no tickets.
No,
Didn't hit shit except for a curb once. Um Literally I should have crashed my fucking car that night when I drove home. I should have crashed my car when I drove there. And that was the reason I asked who is watching over me, who is protecting me, because I should have been injured. I should have been hurt. When I came down to Texas to bring a dumbass up to Iowa for my birthday, we went to the Bliskax murder house and I drove down to Texas. My tire blew out. We were stranded alongside the road for hours. I hobbled my car to Walmart. We did get pulled over, but that was a different situation. My wheel bearing went out. And if anybody knows about wheel bearings and you driving 800 miles on a blown out wheel bearing, it's not a good idea. I should have crashed my car.
Comes flying off.
Exactly. My tire should have came off, the whole 9 yards. Not a goddamn thing happened to me. Fucking nothing. I had to drive 55 miles an hour all the way home, which made it a long ass time. I didn't sleep for 3 days. And I didn't crash my vehicle. Nothing. That's why I say somebody watches over me. And that's why I ask the questions, who watches over me? And that's why we found out Ben watches over me, a.k.a. Ronald.
Right.
And that's why I strongly believe in guardian angels, because there was many times that I should have been killed. I should have been hurt severely. But at the end of the day, I was protected.
Right.
Another time I was protected and I should have died. I should have been electrocuted. I should have been unalived. When I was little, my mom was at boyfriend B's house. We're going to call him boyfriend B. I walked to boyfriend A's house. Actually, no, we're going to switch that around. Boyfriend B's over here. Boyfriend A's over here. Switch that. Boyfriend B, boyfriend A. I walked to boyfriend B's house. In a storm, downpouring, barefoot. Walked across the down power line in water. The power line was in the water. And I walked across it without getting shocked.
Luckily, she didn't say she was naked.
No, I had clothes on. I just left the house barefoot. I don't know why. I walked around barefoot all the time. That night, very bad things happened to me. I walked to boyfriend A's house. Again, over said down power line, didn't get shot, didn't get electrocuted. And mom was there and she came home. Please tell me why I'm still here today.
Because you're weird.
I should have been electrocuted not once but twice.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not talking fork in the fucking toaster. That shit's just a jingle. We're talking over power lines at like
250,000 volts.
yeah. I walked over it like it was nothing. It didn't affect me at all. That is why I say I believe in guardian angels. Now, if I would have fucking listened to my instincts and went to the first house in the first place, boyfriend A's house, shit wouldn't have been as fucked up as it was.
Mm-hmm.
Shit wouldn't have happened to me.
Yeah.
At all.
Now, what do you think the best thing to be protecting them would be? Right? Would be the
Archangel Michael. Always call Archangel Michael. He is the defender and protector of us. He is God's defender. So if you believe in the Christian God, or I think there's like 80 different fucking religions that has Archangel Michael except for Judaism.
Mm-hmm.
But every archangel that you read in the Bible all call upon Archangel Michael for protection. So your first call for protection should be Archangel Michael. Your second call should be to the whoever you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you believe in the devil worshiper, or if you're a devil worshiper and believe in Satan, you can call upon Abraxas or Renal for protection. But again, you can definitely call on Archangel because in many Bibles it states when Archangel Michael and Lucifer got in a fight, he did not belittle Archangel Lucifer. All he said is God rebukes you. That is all he said. Hello, Denzel. So therefore, at the end of the day, definitely call on Archangel Michael because he is a defender, and all he's going to do is tell Lucifer, "Hey, God rebukes you."
Now, what is the best crystal? Like when you want to sleep, didn't you say that was amethyst or something?
Yes.
Helps you sleep.
Amethyst is. Oh, now you're gonna make me pop up some research. Give me a second, because I can't remember all of amethyst.
Yeah.
Amethyst is a natural tranquilizer. It relieves the stress and strain, smoothes irritability, balances mood swings, displeases anger, rage, fear, and anxiety, alternates sadness and griefs, and dissolves negativity. Amethyst activates spiritual awarenesses, opens intuition, and enhances psychic abilities.
I know that like quartz is like just healing powers, right? Now is that all the quartz, like rose quartz and all that, or is it just a clear quartz? Quartz.
Making me fucking look at this shit because I do not. I don't really do.
Unless you just want to save the crystals for another time. I mean,
no, it's fine. Which Shebin are you in? It is said to amplify healing energy. That would be which works with chronic fatigue, bone injuries, quartz crystals. It doesn't tell me exactly which one. It just tells me quartz.
Okay.
So it also enhances spiritual growth, spirituality and wisdom because it clarifies thought processes and emotions. It can increase inspiration, creativity. It can be helped with concentration, studying, retaining what one learns. Clean quartz crystals, clear quartz. Using warm soapy water and a soft brush, although it's high hardness, quartz crystals can still be scratched or damaged by gemstones with a higher hardness. So basically, we're talking clear quartz right here. Clear quartz is the one that helps with all of what I just named above. But now I know there is a milky quartz. So let me read that to you real quick. So milky quartz is for purifying auras, making it an essential spiritual and emotional cleansing tool. Its white color energy is significant, purity and innocence, which is why it has been used to purify. And I'm trying to see if I have any milky quartz, but maybe I do. Hold on. Yeah, this one right here. This mushroom is a milky quartz. Like this. Do I have any other ones?
Your eye is peanut butter.
No, I do not. I only have the shroom. The shroom is the only milky quartz I have.
Ouch.
And that's used for purifying. So I mean, I guess if you really need purifying, it helps. But I know clear quartz works great for yeah, clear quartz is great for healing.
Now, black onyx, isn't that like is a black onyx or tiger's eye for protection? Just
Both.
Yeah.
oh,
Okay, so black onyx.
Or tiger's eyes also for healing too. Hello, Death Zone.
So this is black onyx.
Yeah.
As y'all see, it's pretty useful in fighting basic fears and helping move beyond bad relationships as well as to heal old emotional wounds. So black onyx is really great for fucking healing.
What was that one you were told to take out it? One like brimstone. Was that brimstone, Chris?
Huh?
What was brimstone?
I don't know.
Tiger's eye. As you all see, it's a beautiful tiger's eye. Is
I don't know a lot of the names.
tiger eyes to said enhance psychic and empathic energies while protecting its wearer with an unblinking eye. So tiger is great for healing and protecting.
Yep.
And it's great for opening up your one's self.
It was peanut butter.
Is there another stone you would like to know about?
What was brimstone?
Brimstone. Brimstone properties. I don't know if I have this one or not. Maybe I do. Let me look. It won't be in that bag. Let's just throw crystals. I do not have any brimstone, unfortunately, but it is the stone holds historical significance dating back to the early biblical times when fire and brimstone was used as an expression of God's wrath. Ironically, many of the stone today relieves anger and emotional issues.
Okay. I used to have selenite until somebody ate it.
Selenite?
Yeah, selenite, I believe is what it was called.
Selenite
Till you ate it. Yeah.
crystal. Alright. Selenite. That's the one that has like the tears.
I used to have it.
Hold on. Let me see. I don't think I have selenite. I might. Hold on. I think. Yes, I do. It's right here. And I think this one might be selenite.
Well, somebody decided to eat my crystals.
Okay, so this one is selenite.
It's
And I
polished.
think this one is selenite. I think. I'm not sure. But selenite promotes peace and calm, mental clarity, and well-being.
Well, I didn't have peace when she chewed it up.
Yours was in the rough cut.
Is there another stone you would like to know about?
Oh, I don't know many stones. Is it tourmaline?
Turquoise?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is this all you guys been talking about with stones?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat. Yes.
Yes.
But see, I don't know a lot of the names, but
Oh, that's Spectre Gadget. Give me a second.
Seconds up.
Go, Gadget, go.
She's gonna get a copyright warning.
Black tourmaline. I actually have a huge bag of this. And it is said to be a stone. Hold on. Let me get the black tourmaline up. It has healing psychic properties, facts, powers, spiritual properties. Tourmaline has said to be a stone of reconciliation, a stone that fosters compassion and cool-headedness, radiates the energy that attracts money, healing, and friendship, and it is used for grounding purpose to stabilize and reaffirm our Earth's roots.
I need a whole package of them. Cool-headedness. I need a whole package.
I got a package. This was actually fuller, but I don't know what happened to it all. It dumped somewhere. It's like $10 on Amazon. I can order you some and send it when I get money.
Okay. Cool. I
Don't
need a
worry
package
about
of cool-headed. I don't have cool-headed.
But yeah, that is what it looks like. So in between um, amethyst, which if you
And I think the one she ate was a quartz crystal.
No, well, she ate that too. But yeah, she remember she chewed it in half.
okay, so amethyst. Where the fuck did my amethyst go? I'm not getting the one out of my pillow, so y'all can just deal with the fact that I don't know where I went to. Yes, I sleep with amethyst underneath my bed. Anyways, amethyst is great for inner peace and calm, and it is your chakra.
I need a bag of them too.
Lapis lazuli is wisdom and creativity. Blue adventing, which I actually think I have, is discipline and decisiveness. Green adventure, which I think I actually have right here. I think that's this one. Is optimism and prosperity. Citrine is abundance and prosperity. So they're the same. Um, Carnelia is motivation and courage and rest. Red Jasper is endurance and strength.
Ah.
And those are actually your chakras. So,
Damn.
We had a whole bunch of chakra ones, didn't we, at one time? Or something?
Yeah, we got some.
I have a bracelet with
green fluorite is your heart chakra. Amethyst is your third eye chakra. Red Jasper is your root chakra. Tiger Eye Stone is your solar plex chakra. Sodalite or sodalite is your throat chakra. And rock quartz is your crown chakra. And red aventra is your sacral chakra. And hold on.
You're about to come.
Mine fell off the bed, but this is what your chakra stones look like.
Well, I know that like when we went down to the Evan house, me, Mom, and Amy were all wearing some sort of protection. I had my bracelet and Amy had her necklace, and I think Mom had her necklace too. But that night we were all freaking high. Chris was as cool as a cucumber. He was like, "It's not hot in here. What are you talking about?" Wow. Whatever was there was pissed off that we had protection.
Well, not only that, here's the simple thing. We brought in a lot of our own spiritual protection. And that's why they were getting so aggravated. Think about it. We brought in Ben Renault, one of the highest fucking, a very strong person. And then we brought in Abraxas, who again is a very strong person. And then we brought in your spirit guide, which again is a very strong,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we brought in some of the fucking biggest, baddest fucking spirit protectors there are. So, of course, they're gonna run and hide so they can't get fucked with. You know?
Right. Yep. Exactly.
Oh, and Mike, I know you're listening because you always listen. Could you please explain to me in a private chat or on here what you mean by Ben is blocking me?
He's trying to keep you safe, probably.
Have you met me?
She's the most accident-prone person I know.
I get hurt taking a bath.
She gets hurt taking a pee.
True. I have gotten hurt taking a pee.
She gets hurt eating her food.
Very true. I've actually hurt my throat swallowing my food that was scrambled eggs.
She gets hurt just being up on a live stream.
Normally, yeah, my brain starts overdrive and I'm very accident prone. Leave me alone.
Okay, now did we cover everything or is
For now, we did.
Okay.
I think. Let's get a couple of days for all of us to heal, and we will go over guardian angels,
Okay.
deities, and archangels all in one swing. Yeah.
Now that's gonna be Saturday, right?
But no. No, that is literally Saturday. What we're gonna discuss is the difference of
Different. Okay.
Religions, I thought.
Yeah. Probably.
different religions.
Okay.
Bless you.
Oh, I ain't gotta sneeze. My fucking nose is running.
No, sorry to the dog.
The dog.
Poppy's not answering me on Discord. Mike has a message me in its group either. But no, I want to know what he means by without Ben is blocking me. Because I know he knows. Because if you ever see the way Mike and I interact with each other, it's totally different than like the way I react with other people. Because like we have like the what is it? We have like a connection, you know, just like me and Poppy have a connection. Me and Mike have a connection, and we work really great together. So Mike teaches me a lot of shit.
Kidding.
She wants a bottle.
Oh.
But if we're done with this,
You guys seen that? She abused me. She hit me in the head with the pop bottle.
did you deserve it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Are you positive?
Do you think if I deserved it, do you think she'd be saying, I'm sorry?
Yes, because she's that type of person that will apologize for you deserving something. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Got food again?
Yep. Mashed
Don't
potatoes,
choke
scrambled eggs, and sour cream.
Don't choke on it.
Fuck off.
We
But
don't
no,
want
if we're
hurt-
done,
Yeah,
we can jump offline.
Well,
So that way
no, we
Missy
can't.
can sleep.
You gotta say your goodbyes.
Well, I love you all, and I appreciate each and every one of you coming. Remember to hit Draco Martin up on his channel. Remember to like and subscribe to Abraxas, Lady Abraxas, and myself. Hit up my ghost and everybody else that came in. Thank you, Paula, Mike Ghost,
Ever Jim.
Dead Zone, Holy Cowgirl. Make sure you hit her up and get her channel.
Ever Jim.
Ever Jam, Raps
Oh,
Phantom,
SJ.
Draco Martin.
SJ.
Everybody, make sure you hit them up, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have an amazing night.
SJ was in here. Guys, I want to tell you thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. And anybody that can help us out getting them watch hours up, I'd appreciate it. I love it. Y'all are awesome. And thank you guys for coming in and love and light.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Much love to each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. Fortunately, I have not been on much lately for the past few days. With you guys coming in, it means the world to us. And you guys are doing a great job. And we'll talk to you on the next. If I can bring up this.